Hey guys, how's it going? This is Izzy Nobry, and I'm making this video because of this thing that's happening on Twitter right now. My friends and I, we started this thing called the Engrish Challenge. I guess it's not official, but I guess I'm making it official now. It's now the Engrish Challenge. Anyways, my friends and I, Boneless and Big Pumpkin, were we're having debate on Twitter about Brazilians in English pronunciation. As most foreigners, right, Brazilians have an accent when they're speaking in English. I'm sure I have a bit of an accent too. Like I live in Canada, and people ask me if I'm from Montreal. I guess I kind of sound French. I don't know. But anyways, somebody suggested that we recorded videos of ourselves speaking in English and try to like rate each other's accent. I don't know. So I figure, I'm not doing anything anyway, so I might as well just, play along. So Pumpkin talked about Watchmen in his video, and this is my issue of Watchmen. I don't have the single issues like he has, I bought this, I think, about, I don't know, 2 years ago. I don't know. I don't remember. It was a little. I always wanted to read this, and because the movie was coming out, my interest was piqued, and I ended up buying it. And it's a great comic. If you can get past the old style, like 80s art style, like old school, if you can get past that, it's a great comic. The story is amazing. And I thought the movie was actually pretty good. A lot of the fans didn't like the movie. They changed the end of the comic in the movie, so a lot of people complained about that, but I thought it was still pretty good. And then my other buddy, Boneless, talked about Tom Clancy, which is one of my favorite authors of all time. Here's my copy of Rainbow Six. Now, the funny thing about this book, this was one of my first purchases in Canada ever. Like, there's some shit here. What the hell is this? There's like a resume here, like a bookmark. Yeah, my old resume is here. This is how long it's been since. Holy fuck, this is old. Anyway, yeah, this is one of my first purchases in Canada. We were at this used, like a thrift store, and books at thrift stores, in case you don't know, they're really cheap, really good deal, right? I bought this thing for $2, and it had like the dust cover or whatever it's called, right? I just took it out because I hate it. And yeah, great book. It's about this counter-terrorist unit that uncovers this massive plot to essentially kill everybody in the world. I'm not going to say anything more because otherwise I'm going to be spoiling this great book. Amazing book. If you never read it, if you're into Tom Clancy at all, if you're into like espionage and military shit, great book to read. It's pretty big, as you can see, but it's a great story, so you kind of don't want it to end. And they talked about, Watchmen and Tom Clancy. My computer went to sleep. And that's the stuff that they're into. I'm kind of into that as well. But I figured I should talk about something that I am into in my video, right? So, people who read my blog or watch my videos know that I'm into gaming and into technology and all that stuff. But I'm also really into science fiction, which is something I don't think I've discussed a lot. One of my favorite science fiction writers is Michael Crichton, who became famous in the 90s. Actually, the book was written in the 80s, but it wasn't until the movie came out that he actually became known. He wrote Jurassic Park, great movie by Steven Spielberg, as you all know, of course. This is Prey. It's one of his... Tom Clancy, as much as I like the guy, sorry, not Tom Clancy, Michael Crichton, as much as I like the guy, I gotta admit that he kind of lost his touch in his latest, like his last books. And this is one that kind of like, I remember when I got this book, I think it was as a gift from my dad. I read it and I was like, this is not his greatest stuff ever. I mean, I still enjoy it, but there was a clear line dividing, great Michael Crichton and then the stuff that he started putting out later in his career. So, not his greatest book, but like I said, the funny thing about this book is that this is my only book in Portuguese. I got this when I still lived in Brazil, as you can see by, obviously noticed by the cover. And yeah, it's my only book in Portuguese, and this is why I kind of like it because of that. I mean, I do have another book in Portuguese that I bought when I went there, but this is different. This is something that I had before I came to Canada, and it's one of the few things that I still have, and it's the only book that I still have from back then. So I kind of, hold it dear. So yeah, this is Prey by Michael Crichton. Great book by a great author who unfortunately is not with us anymore, but you know, that's life, right? So yeah, that's my English challenge video, and I hope you guys like it.